Mr. Scott, I am actually the first African American female swimmer ever to swim at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. And being the first, did you ever feel like you had to speak for your entire race at times? Do you think people always look to you to kind of be your voice for other African Americans? Do you feel like you always had like this stigma on your back or anything of that nature?
Well, I felt like I had a responsibility, and taking on that challenge, and I'm pretty sure you understood it. And taking on that challenge, you knew there was a responsibility that you would be looked at as, everything you did would be put under a microscope. You
Right.
understood that when you went there, and you took on that responsibility. Once you took on that responsibility, it's up to you to do all you can. So, once I decided to go to the University of North Carolina, I understood the circumstances of what I would be dealing with, and that was the responsibility that I thought I was already prepared to take on. Luckily, I had a lot of help from other people who helped me along the way, and it was a new experience. But like I said again, it was the '60s. It was the time of civil unrest, and it was the time of civil rights changes. And I just happened to be the individual that was at the right place at the right time.
Again, we're talking to the great Charlie Scott, legend in Carolina, and soon to be 2018 inductee into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. And Charlie, you mentioned about you just happen to be the right person at the right time. I've heard from countless people that talked about how they became interested in basketball in general, or in Carolina playing basketball was because of you, man. That's a tribute to you as well.
Thank you. But I always tell people, and I say it facetiously, but the truth, when you're the only black face they saw on TV, they gotta like somebody. So, I think I won by a default on that basis.
Oh, man.